I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. What do you think? What do you think? I've been working on that impression for quite some time, and it is getting there. It's working. What do you think, Liam Neeson? I think it's very... Did you say Barry? I think it's very good. That's how you're supposed to sound like. It's very good. It's very good. But I feel like you need more intensity. Well, before we move on, can I start the Me, Myself, and I podcast and welcome people to the show? Oi, go ahead. It's your show. You can do whatever you want. If you don't feel like you could do whatever you want, you should do whatever you want. It's your show, Michael. Go ahead. Welcome everybody to the Me, Myself, and I podcast. Zetendados, whatever that's called. Welcome, 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 welcome. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Me, Myself, and I podcast. I have missed you very, very much. I know we don't talk all the time, Emma Micers. I know that you just listen to my podcast and you laugh and you respond and you hit like, hit subscribe. By the way, please hit subscribe, because when you hit subscribe, it helps out tremendously. I know that's a sales pitch, but I'm not trying to get to the sales pitch. I'm just trying to get to my point. And my point is this. I am very happy to be here again. I know it's been a couple weeks, and I'm sorry. I apologize. I love my podcasters, my subscribers, the ones that are listening. Thank you for being here. And also, I want to welcome my new subscribers, all the ones that subscribed this past weekend, because this past weekend I was at the Sacramento Punchline. I was featuring for Thomas Dale. If you don't know who Thomas Dale is, he's a very, very funny headliner, and he's going to be a household name before you know it. He was on Comedy Central's This Is Not Happening, and we had a great week. Also, Sacramento comedian Robert Omoto was hosting. It was his first time hosting at the Sacramento Punchline, and he did a phenomenal job. He didn't get nervous. He didn't mess up. He did a great job. And, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy doing stand-up comedy, okay? It's not. It's hard. It's painful. It's frustrating. It's difficult. It's frustrating again. It's even more difficult when you think you're on the right path and then you're not, and then you get bumped or whatever it is. It's a very, very frustrating life, and I do not recommend this life for anyone. But if you're going down this path and you want to break into the punchline, that's going to be even more difficult, because there's this process, okay? If you want to get into the Sacramento, this is for all the new comics. If you want to get into the Sacramento Punchline, if you want to break into the Punchline, and the Punchline is the best comedy club in Northern California. It's the best. I love it. Not just Northern California. I love the Punchline. I love Sacramento Punchline. There's something about that club that is just remarkable. The staff, everyone that works there, the wait staff, the management, they are all wonderful people, and they all work hard, and they all love talented comedians. That's what's great. They all appreciate. They don't kiss ass, okay? They don't kiss ass. They just appreciate what we do, and just to be appreciated and valued what we do is just, it helps. It makes life worth going. As a comedian, we just want to hear, hey, let's hang out. Let's talk. That's all comics want to do is just hang out and talk to people after shows. That's it. Anyways, it's a long, difficult process to break into this club, but it's worth it. Okay, it is worth it. So if you're crying and complaining, how come I didn't get into this club? How come I'm not getting in? How come I'm not getting in? It's bullshit. I'm not going to go through this process. Do it. If you want to work at this club, go through that process. Find another way. Whatever it is, do what you need to do to break into that club because it's a wonderful club. And when you're in, you're in. Okay? It's this rite of passage as a comedian. And Robert Omoto did a great job. He went through the hoops like all of us did. He drove he did the auditions and just like all of us did. And he passed. And he had a great weekend. And he was a great host. And it set me up to have a great feature act. I had a lot of fun. I sold some shirts, but more importantly, I got subscribers. And to all my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to me, myself, and I. You know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that were at the Sacramento Punchline this past weekend. The ones that I talked to. Thank you very much. It means a lot that you subscribe to this podcast. And you're listening to it on your Spotify. You're driving right now on your way to work or coming back from your work. And you're listening to me like, man, I had a great time this past weekend at the Sacramento Punchline. When's... God, I gotta go. You know what? I should listen to me, myself, and I. And you're listening to it right now, and I'm in your ear or I'm in your car right now, and I want to say thank you again. Thank you for laughing. Thank you for subscribing to the podcast. And that's it. Show's over. We're done. That's it. Just kidding. Just kidding. So what'd you guys think? What do you think about my Liam Neeson impression? If you like it or don't like it, email me at mmipodcast19@gmail.com because I just started doing it. I've been working on it, and I added it to my act on stage, and there was someone that left a Yelp review. Someone left a Yelp review about my impression of Liam Neeson. Can you believe that? Someone had the audacity to leave a freaking Yelp review about an impression. It's an impression. Do you know what the Yelp review said? I'll tell you what it says. Let me pick it up right now. Let me see. Let me look it up. And it says, I'm going to be like the Yelp. I hate Yelp reviews. I really do. You know, everyone's all high and mighty when they do a Yelp review. So here's the Yelp review about an impression. It's an impression of a famous actor. Why would you Yelp about this? Okay, here we go. Let me. This is my impression of a Yelper. This is my impression of a Yelp reviewer.
I didn't like the hot dog links at the baseball game. It was tart and
Whoever gives a Yelp review at a baseball game or any sporting event should be shot on sight. I just want to let you know that. Not by me, because I don't want to be thrown in jail for threatening anyone. That was a figure of speech. I'm just letting you know. I'm covering my ass. But okay, that's what they sound like.
I went to the baseball game and I thought it was loud. People were rude and they were disgusting. And then I went to the bathroom and it was disgusting. I tried the burgers and the hot dogs and they were overpriced and watered down. Can you believe this? Never going to a baseball game ever again. Hashtag football forever.
That's what a Yelper sounds like. So here we go. This is what they said. Okay? I can't believe they said this, but they said this. Let me look for it. Here we go.
Mike Betancourt did a great job of Liam Neeson's impression. It was on point.
Can you believe that? You thought I was going to say horrible views about that person, huh? You thought, see, that's what I did. You flipped the script on them, Michael. Thank you, Liam. But yeah, thank you, Yelper. Thank you for writing that review. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Even if you wrote a bad Yelp review, it means a lot because you have time to wait. You know, people, it's funny. Everyone, people don't like bad reviews and they get on their case. Well, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about a review. I really don't. Fuck them. I don't care about a review. I really don't. Blah, 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 blah. But if it's a good review, like this one, oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I care about it. I care. We only care about good opinions. You know? I don't care. Yeah, we do. Even the bad ones, we care. It hurts us a little bit. It does. There's no such thing as good press. There's no such thing as bad press. There's no such thing. That's just us encouraging ourselves to say, it's okay, Mike. If you got a bad review, it's for a reason, you know? But we do care. We do care about the good reviews, bad reviews. We care. But it's okay. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. You know? Because I had a great time at the Sacramento Punchline. It was fun. It really was. I learned a lot. I really dug into my act, and I can see every time I do stand-up comedy, I always try to find a crevice or a crack to open it up and make it evolve even more. And this past weekend, I see it. I see it. It's right there. It's wide open, and I can see where I need to go, and I see that it deserves the time and effort to make it better. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, it makes sense to me. And that's all that matters. With my act. But your opinion means a lot. Is what I'm trying to say. It's been a while. I know. Life's different now for me now. You know? And I'll tell you why. Because this last time we talked, or last time I had my podcast episode, I was talking about that my birthday's coming up, and now my birthday has passed, and I'm a little bit older now. How old are you, Mike? Are you going to fake your age? No, I'll tell you how old I am. I'm 38 now. What? You look like you're 45. I know. Which means when I turn 40, I'm not going to be all freaking out, okay? You know, when I turn 40, people freak out when they turn 40. Oh my God, I'm 40 years old. What do I do? I'm 40. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm 40. It's coming. But I've been preparing to turn 40 for the past 10 years. Everyone says, oh, you always look older. You look older. You look older. You act older. There's nothing I can do about that. So I've been preparing mentally, physically, and spiritually preparing to turn 40 in a couple of years. Oh my God, I'm going to turn 40 in a couple of years. Jesus. I'm not going to freak out. 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 That's what I keep telling myself. I am not going to freak out. And I'll tell you why. Because when I'm 98, I wish I was 40. Every time. Every birthday I have, I always say that. When I'm in my 90s, I wish I was 38. When I'm in my 90s, I wish I turned 40. I wish I was 40. You know? You have to see it on that. You can't dwell. You cannot dwell on you having a birthday. You can't. It's another year. Yes, you're older. Yes. It's a privilege at some point. Yeah. But then it becomes a burden when you're in your 90s. You see people that are in their 90s. They're old and decrepit, except for that one World War II vet that jumped out of a plane to reenact what he did on D-Day. Did you guys see that? World War II veteran? Oh, my God. I salute that man. He's 94 years old. I can't remember his name. But it doesn't matter because he's a World War II vet. And sometimes No, the reason why I'm saying sometimes because I am stalling. That's all I'm doing. I got my computer loaded up. World War II vet jumping out of plane. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. This is what we do. This is the podcast. Okay? This is what you do on the podcast. I tell you what I'm doing. I'm looking at World War II vet. What's his name? And the reason why 97-year-old. Here we go. I'm going to read it. My computer's taking a while. It's taking quite some time. I don't know why it's taking. Here we go. 97-year-old vet jumped out of plane to recreate his D-Day parachute drop. Wow. That's amazing. He jumped out of a C-47 while flying over Normandy, where he first saw action in 1944, and he leaped into the unknown. Unbelievable. U.S. World War II veteran Tom Rice, 97 years old. God bless you, sir. That is amazing. I'm just getting goosebumps just thinking about that. He was part of the 101st Airborne, wearing a baseball cap. He jumped out. Oh, my God. What a badass. Wow. I'm looking at the picture right now, and he's just he's jumping out. He's tandem jumping, and there's an American flag attached to him, and he's jumping out with a parachute over Normandy to mark the 70-year anniversary of D-Day. Wow. See, okay, I take that back. That's who I want to be when I'm 97 years old. I know I always dread about becoming a really decrepit old man, but Mr. Tom Rice, sir, you have inspired me to turn 97. I look forward turning 97 because you, sir, are a true American. World War II veteran. Paratrooper. I'm sure he never complained about his age. Did I say aged? I'm sure he never complained about his age. I'm turning 38. I'm turning 40. He never complained. You know why? Because he jumped out of a plane to Normandy, on the beaches of Normandy. There were no satellites back then. Can you imagine the fear and the danger of what the fuck he's about to jump into? All he saw out of a plane in World War II were bullets. That's all he saw. All right, guys, jump out of the plane. Unfortunately, I'm sure he saw his fellow paratroopers being shot down while he was jumping down. Could you imagine that? Think about that for a moment. No technology. Zero. Zero satellite coverage. Zero. Nothing. And he jumped out. He could have been shot as soon as he jumped out. He was a sitting duck until he landed. He could have blown up on a landmine as soon as he landed, too. Many times he could have been killed. And he didn't. And he survived. And he lived his life when he came back. I'm sure he had a great job. I'm sure he has a wonderful family. I'm sure he's thankful. I'm sure every single birthday World War II veteran Tom Rice had, I'm sure he thanked God, thanked his lucky stars, thanked everything, and used his age as a blessing. Could you imagine? And here we are. I'm old. I'm 38. But I'm not going to complain. Tom Rice. That's who I'm going to be when I'm 97 years old. I'm going to jump out of a plane when I'm 97 years old without a parachute. Hell yeah. Are you going to commit suicide, Mike? I don't know. I'll be 97 years old and senile. I'm going to jump out of a plane without a parachute, and I expect someone else to catch me. There we go. That's what I'm going to do on my 97-year-old birthday. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Catch me. How are we going to catch Mike? He's free falling. Here I come. I'm right there. What happens if you land and you don't hit anything, you die? I'm 97 years old. It doesn't matter. Somebody better catch me or I'm going to die. Will Mike survive? We don't know. We'll find out when I turn 97. People in their 20s. That's where I feel. Okay, I get it when you're in your 30s and you're fearful of turning 40. I understand because 40 is a big number. But when someone goes, "Oh my God, I'm 23. I'm so old." Here's the thing. We need to value and appreciate age because it's just a number. How you feel mentally. Look at Tom Rice. He doesn't care about age. He's like, goddamn age. I don't give a shit about age. I don't know why he has a gruff and gritty voice, but he probably does. He probably chews nails for breakfast. Grandpa, what are you doing? Are you eating nails? Shut up. I bet you $100 that Tom Rice doesn't allow his grandchildren to speak to him out of turn. I guarantee it. No, Grandpa. He wouldn't even allow a no. You don't tell Grandpa no. You mow that lawn now. Well, I'm on my tablet. I'll show you a tablet. You shot my tablet. You goddamn right I did. Now go mow that lawn. I jumped out of a plane on D-Day, son. You mow that fucking lawn. Why are you cursing, Grandpa? 'Cause I'm a World War II veteran, that's why. Now mow that fucking lawn. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. I'm going to be a crabby. That's what I need to be destined for, to be a crabby old man. I'm sure he's not a crabby old man either. You know? I'm sure he's a really chill guy. No, looking at the picture, yeah, dude, this dude's a badass. 100%. Wow. Okay, so I guess turning 40 doesn't seem so bad now. Which is awesome. You know? I got some plans this week. I'm actually off this week, which is nice. My uncle is coming in from out of town. This dude's the man. His name's Mike Betancourt as well. He's the original. He's the legend. I'm going to be hanging out with him and my Aunt Sue, and we're going to have a great time. Me and my family, we're all going to have a great time all week. I can't wait. And then Sunday's going to be Father's Day, and I'm going to chill. And I hope every father on Father's Day does their duty, okay? Don't let your family cook for you, okay? That's not what we do on Father's Day, all right? Dads, what do we do on Father's Day? Huh? What do we do on... I say it again, all right? What does every father do on Father's Day? You don't go to a restaurant, okay? You might go golfing in the morning. I get that. But what is your duty on Father's Day? I'm waiting. You know what your duty is. You're supposed to grill. Any father that goes, I don't want to grill. Honey, why don't you grill for me on Father's Day? I want to be treated like a king. You don't deserve to be called a father on Father's Day. All right? You don't deserve that. You need to grill. That's what we do. We cook for ourselves, we get drunk, and we have a great time. And that's what I expect every single father to do. If you don't know how to grill, maybe this will be your first time to grill on Father's Day. Okay? Don't let people cook for you on Father's Day. I've said that. I know I just said that like a couple of times already. But it's important. Okay? Don't go to a restaurant. Don't do that. Get drunk in your own home and enjoy Father's Day. Don't wait for breakfast in bed. That's not what... Don't do that. Okay? Mother's Day, you treat your wife like a queen. Because she is your queen. Okay? Father's Day, we're not supposed to be pampered. Since when was it okay for fathers to be pampered on Father's Day? It's our day, damn it.
You want to be pampered on your day? It's your day. Is that what you want to do? You want to be pampered?
No. No. I refuse to let that happen. Don't do that. I'm not going to pamper myself. I'm not going to.
Can you cook for me? Can you? Oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I just want to sleep.
We're men. We're fathers. It's our day. It's our day to pick and choose what we want. And what we need to do is grill and get drunk. It's simple.
My wife is the greatest wife in the world. She made me breakfast in bed, and then she grilled for me, and I laid in bed all day long. I love my wife.
What? Don't let her do that. You are lucky to have a Father's Day, because without a great woman, you wouldn't have a Father's Day. Think about that. Okay? Think about that, gentlemen. If you didn't have a great wife, if you didn't have a great woman in your life, you would not have a Father's Day. Okay? Don't abuse that privilege. Okay? Cook for them on Father's Day. Okay?
She's so wonderful that she made me breakfast in bed.
I don't want to hear that. I swear. I'm going to throw my podcast out the window if I hear that. You think Tom Rice allows his beautiful wife to cook for him on Father's Day? No. He's like, I jumped out of a goddamn plane. I'm not going to have her cook for me. I'll do it myself, because that's what we do. I mean, and you're dealing with fire. It's going to be hot. That's what you're supposed to do when it's hot. You grill next to the heat outside in the sun. That's what I do. I love the heat. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm a lizard. Okay? I am a lizard. I love the heat. I love it when it's hot. And you know why I love the heat a lot? You know why I love it so much? Because I love seeing people complain on Facebook of how hot it is. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's hot. It's hot. It is really hot. I'm taking a picture of my temperature gauge in my car. Can you believe it's hot outside? Yes, because the weatherman said it was going to be hot outside in the morning. They said it was going to be 100 degrees. Why would you take a picture of that and complain about, God, I'm boiling outside. I'm boiling. It's hot. It's really hot outside. No shit. It's summer. It is summertime. Of course it's hot. It's hot. And someone needs to cook me breakfast on Father's Day because it's hot and it's my day. Don't be that father, okay? Don't be that guy, is what I'm trying to tell you. Do not be that person, okay? You embrace the heat like a man. You don't post it on Facebook of how hot it is, and you grill for your family, because that's what you do as American. Right, Liam Neeson? I don't know who you are. Shut up. You know who I am. You're Mike Betancourt. You damn right I am. This is fun. I love. See, this is why I like podcasting so much. This right here, this moment. New subscribers, you have plenty of episodes to catch up. Just find out why I'm like this, okay? This is episode 72, by the way. If I didn't say that already, I'm sure I did. I'm not going to edit this out. We're fine. We're good. Okay. I wish everyone a wonderful week. Okay. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. And remember, this podcast is sponsored by Waza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You mentioned the Me, Myself, and I podcast at Waza Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Your first month of training is half off. Half off. Think about that. So if there's a father that complains a lot about everything, choke him out. Okay? It is the greatest feeling to choke somebody out and they go, I tap! Knowing that I mean, granted, it's going to take a while to get to that level. I'm still learning. I tap out all the time. But someone weaker than me is going to get fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. That's not the way. No. I gotta challenge upper belts. Okay? I'm not that type of person. Anyways, mention my podcast. You will get half off. Straight up. It's in Elk Grove. If you're in Elk Grove, you want to train, you want to get better at yourself, you want to learn how to choke somebody out, this is a way to do it. So mention my podcast, you get half off, and have a good time, and you work out, and it's a great facility. It's a wonderful facility. So mention my podcast, and I think that's about it. I think we're about to do it right now, Liam Neeson. What do you want to do? You know what I want to do. Do you want to salsa? That's right. You ready? I don't know who you are. Shut up. Yes, you do. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Salsa!
Me, myself, and I.
Salsa, 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 salsa.
It's me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.